Hello, everybody. Brianne Kellen here from the Wild Side Wellness and creator of the Metabolic Reset program. I wanted to share interesting results that I got back in terms of a GI map DNA-based stool test on a client that had successfully gone through the Reset program and lost 60 pounds. So the first thing is we decided to run this test because there was still some underlying gut health issues that we were dealing with. The first thing that came back high is beta-glucuronidase. When beta-glucuronidase is high, this tells us that there is an abundance of bacteria that's producing this enzyme called beta-glucuronidase. Now, what the heck does that mean? All that means is that when there's elevated levels of beta-glucuronidase, you're going to have estrogen recycling. So estrogen is produced within our bodies, as well as we have external sources of estrogens from our environment, and we talk about that in the Reset program. But once your liver detoxifies estrogen, what can happen is it can actually be recycled. So your liver should detox the estrogen, it should go into your bowels, and essentially you should poop it out. But if it's being recycled, you can see the estrogen dominant symptoms. So headaches, heavy menstrual cycles, fibrocystic breasts, and resistant weight loss in the lower half. So that we're going to want to address right off the bat. We're also seeing elevated levels of zonulin, which is a marker of leaky gut, and you can Google leaky gut, or I'll talk about it in another video. But that could be contributing right there to some of the issues that we're seeing with those last 5 to 10 pounds. When this is addressed, that will be a non-issue. In terms of other things that are coming up significantly on the GI map that I want to share with you guys is number one, H. pylori is present. Now it's just slightly over the normal levels, but I do like to treat H. pylori when it is high, even if these virulence factors are negative, because this can impair your body's ability to absorb key vitamins and minerals, which are needed so that you can produce energy, or ATP, from fats and carbohydrates in your body. This is how our mitochondria really function optimally. This client did actually have a past H. pylori positive breath test, and now it's positive again. So 50% of the population can be carriers, but due to the symptoms, as well as just wanting to promote optimal health, this is going to be treated. So in terms of looking at weight loss, I really want to emphasize it's not just about the calories you eat and the movement that you have. That's really missing the picture in terms of detoxification and gut health. And this is really shown really well here on this GI map. We have to promote more detoxification. We have to promote gut health and healing in terms of treating this H. pylori. The last thing I want to note is the elevated FB ratio here. So this is the Firmicutes bacteroides ratio. We measure this because we know that when this is high, it promotes increased caloric absorptions from the foods that you eat, more insulin resistance, meaning you can't process carbohydrates as well as increased inflammation. So we don't want to give her anything with lactobacillus in it. That's the common bacteria or probiotic that's often in probiotic strains that you just buy over the counter. So for this individual, we're not going to do that because we want to keep this ratio as low as possible.